Every week, two teams step onto the field bringing with them the energy, grit, and pride of their cities. But it's not just about the game. It's about the stories these cities tell both on and off the field. And what better way to explore those stories than through food? Football and food share a common goal, bringing people together, whether it's at the tailgate, in the stadium, or at home on game day. Each city brings its own flavor to the table, and today, we're taking a deep dive into two culinary powerhouses, Buffalo and Detroit. This is Matchup Mashups. Today's episode, Buffalo Bills vs. Detroit Lions, where the iconic heat of buffalo chicken meets the cheesy, crispy perfection of Detroit-style pizza. Together, they form the ultimate game day feast, buffalo chicken Detroit-style pizza. There's no mistaking Buffalo's claim to fame. This city is synonymous with wings, the kind that are crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and drenched in a tangy, spicy buffalo sauce that's become a staple across the country. Born at the Anchor Bar in the 1960s, buffalo wings have since become a must-have for any football spread, delivering heat and flavor in every bite. Now let's head to Detroit, a city that knows how to turn humble ingredients into something extraordinary. Detroit-style pizza isn't your average slice. It's baked in a square pan, giving it a thick, chewy crust with a crispy caramelized edge. Topped with a blend of gooey cheese and layers of bold flavors, this pizza is a deep dish masterpiece that's as hearty as the Motor City itself. These two iconic dishes are champions in their own right. But today, they're teaming up for a culinary mashup that brings the best of Buffalo and Detroit to the table. Detroit-style pizza is all about that thick, chewy crust. We'll start by mixing up a dough that's soft but sturdy enough to hold all our toppings. It uses a square pan, which allows the cheese and oil to caramelize the edges and give the crust its signature crunch. To honor Buffalo and their legendary wings, we're using popcorn chicken as our topping. These are going to give us the perfect bite-sized pieces of crispy, spicy chicken. First, a dip in buttermilk to keep the chicken juicy, then a coat of that flour for that crispy fried texture. Into the hot oil they go, frying up to golden brown. This step gives us a signature crunch that's a must for any good buffalo chicken. Buffalo's signature sauce gets a pizza-friendly twist. Tangy, spicy, and just the right amount of heat to complement the rest of the dish. Now for this mashup, we're blending 4 cheeses together: mozzarella, provolone, white cheddar, and for a funky bite, some blue cheese, which is synonymous with buffalo wings. First, we spread the cheese mixture generously over the dough, making sure that it reaches all the way to the edge of the pan. That's what gives Detroit-style pizza its signature crispy crunch. Before adding the chicken, we're going to bake the dough and cheese about halfway in order to build stability. Now, we're adding the chicken, covering every square inch like it was pepperoni. Detroit typically covers their pizza completely, so we're giving it the same type of treatment. Back into the oven to finish baking and prepare for Detroit's signature move. Adding the sauce on top after baking the pizza. Instead of standard pizza sauce, it only makes sense to make a buffalo version, as if marinara meets a Frank's Red Hot. We wanted to get a brighter orange color. Football's more than just a game. It's a chance to represent your city's culture, pride, and of course, food. This mashup is a tribute to the fiery spirit of Buffalo and the hard-working heart of Detroit. Together, they've created something bold, cheesy, and unapologetically delicious. The Buffalo Chicken Detroit-style pizza. It's a game day masterpiece that combines the heat of Buffalo with the cheesy, caramelized crust of Detroit. It's a culinary matchup that celebrates best of both cities, bite by spicy, crispy bite.
Bro, blue cheese on pizza? That is fucking wow.
The gladiators on the field dust themselves off, lick their wounds, and prepare for the next game. In the kitchen, doing much of the same and looking towards the next matchup that we can mash up in order to showcase the best each team has to offer.